Untitled Chapter.
The 2022 Cosplay Parade here in Palmerston. How are we all feeling? Alright, not bad, but I think we can do that better. How are we all feeling? Fantastic. So, Cosplay Parade. We've got some wonderful cosplayers here that are going to come across the stage and strut their stuff. They're going to stand in the middle. Spider-Man's going to demonstrate. Strut their stuff. And then they're going to walk off this side. Alrighty. A lot of these cosplayers have worked extremely hard on their costumes, so I'd love to have a really loud round of applause for everyone that's going to come up on stage. So a big round of applause for all our cosplayers. Alrighty, starting up with James as Anakin Skywalker from Star Wars. Next up, we have Fiona as Captain Hook from Peter Pan. Next up, we have Sonic and Tails from Sonic the Hedgehog. Next up, we have Eco Angel and Crimson Flames as Sasuke and Crimson from Naruto Shippuden and an OC. Next up, we have Bumblebee as Tanjiro Kamado from Demon Slayer. Alrighty, do we have Aquamoon? Yep, Aquamoon as Katie Keanu from Assassination Classroom. Next up, we have the Soul Collector as Grimm from the Underworld. Lantern! It's so shiny! Please look up for me, I'm already dead. I don't have one of those. Thank you. Next up, we have Will as Lemon Demon from music band Lemon Demon. Next up, we have Dame Vamp from Guild Wars 2. Next up, we have Snowy Jade. Nope, all good. Hayden and Tori as Kane and Red, OCs. So cool. Thank you. Next up, we have Shinra Props as Alexander Anderson from Helsing. Next up, we have Michael Murray, Sho Liggard and Kat Johnson as Shikigari, Deku and Bakugo from My Hero Academia. Next up, we have Amy as Tanjiro from Demon Slayer. Alrighty, next up we have Kaizua, Raro, Theo and Will as Sapnap, Quackity, Rambo and Revere from Dream SMP. Alrighty, do we have Tay as Sage from Valorant? Next up, we have Enya and Jack as Diane and Melidas, both from Seven Deadly Sins. Next up, we have Raven from Teen Titans. Next up, we have Beauregard as Loki from the Marvel. Oh, the heels! Yes! Alrighty, next up, we have Uraraka, Izuku Midoriya, and Amy Rose from Undertale, Sonic, and My Hero Academia. Or just Izuku and Uraraka. Next up, do we have Amber and Ula from Genshin Impact? Yes, we do. Next up, we have Call Me Korora as the puppet from Five Nights at Freddy's. Next up, do we have Story and Nevaeh? Yes, we do. Story and Nevaeh as Zetsu and Runa from Demon Slayer and Kakegurui. Next up, we have Mika as Arataki Ito from Genshin Impact. Okay, but guys, appreciate the shoes. Next up, do I have Stack of Cheeseburgers as Ton from Dark Cloud? Yes, I do. So good. Next up, we have Price Curtis Creations as Skyrim Expert Mage. Alrighty. Next up, we have Ash and Ajax as Quackity and Nameless Ghoul from Dream SMP and Ghost. Sensing a bit of a trend here. We've got Snake Shifters as Zhongli from Genshin Impact.
This is going to be somewhere else.
Amazing. Next up, we have Perfect Randomness Cosplay as Odette, the ballerina Barbie from Barbie of Swan Lake. Alrighty. Okay, with the layers and the ballet shoes. Alrighty, sorry team, we just got to try and make a bit of a gap on this side of the stage because our cosplayers are trying to come off and come through that way. So, can we make a path, please? Already back in it. Alrighty, do I have Ollie Twizzler as Dr. Doppler and Jim Hawkins from Treasure Planet? Master prosthetics are so cool, guys. Amazing. Alrighty, next up we have Blake Overlord as Bakugo from My Hero Academia. Next up, we have Dizzy Dando as Byleth from Cosplay Fire Emblem in Attack on Titan. Oh, that sword is so cool. Next up, we have Phoenix cosplaying as Princess Peach from Mario. Oh, swish. Next up, we have Elton Ron cosplaying as Elton John from the Rocket Man movie. Next up, we have Cleo as Wilbur Soot from Origins SMP. Oh, the wings are cool. Alrighty. Next up, we have Evie as Sherbet Quake from Fable SMP. Next up, we have Onyx Lewandowski as Crowley from Good Omens.
Wow, these are the full outcome.
Next up, we have Orohime and Ichigo and Rukia from Bleach.
We're going to get on there.
Alrighty. Next up, we have Saiyan God cosplays as Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta from Dragon Ball Super. Guys, this way. Alrighty. Next up, we have the arcane crew of Jinx, Vi, Cupcake, and Vi. We know it's good. Alrighty. Next up, we have Zane and Zach as Dante and Virgil from Devil May Cry. Alrighty, next up, do I have Game Blaster as Garcelio from Five Night Funkin'? Yes, I do. Next up, we have Lee as Wolverine from the X-Men. Alrighty. Next up, we have Talia as America from Young Avengers. Oh, that jacket! Alrighty. Next up, we have Tira as Eddie Munson from Stranger Things. Guys, that's guitar though. Next up, we have Zero from Borderlands. Next up, we have Bears in their OC. Alrighty, next up we have Jessica as Vaporeon from Pokemon. Oh, the tail, guys. Alrighty. Next up we have Arlo cosplaying as their OC Arlo. Next up, we have Billy cosplaying as Teru from Versaliers, sorry. Next up, we have Kane as Spider-Man. Next up, all the way from South Park, we have Rachubaka and Scritchy as Randy. Amazing. Next, guys, please don't jump off the stage as a safety hazard, and please try to go through and around. Alrighty, do I have Froggy Uno as Monty and Moondrop from Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach? Yeah! Next up, we have Rambo cosplaying from Dream SMP. Next up, we have Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat. Next up, we have Timo cosplaying as Cruel from Sephiroth's End. Next up, we have Emma as Yashido from Toilet Bound Hanako-kun. Next up, cosplaying as Rim from ReZero, we have Alia. No? Dropped out? All good. Next up, do we have Craig Morgan as Potty Podaman from Podamine? Going for the moment, okay? Come around. Next up, we have Carl Tikaha as Steampunk Time Lord.
Who's this guy?
Alrighty. Sorry if I'm mixed up. If you want to come on up, we have Yashiro as Hu Tao from Genshin Impact. Really sorry. No worries. Next up, we have Peter Hamilton as Belter Spacesuit from The Expanse. Next up, we have Kat and Victoria as Ren and Lynn from Vocaloids. Next up, we have Twiggles and Chesh as Chrissy Wake Up from Stranger Things. Alrighty, next up we have Lana Banana Katana as Spooderman from Marvel. Next up we have Zed cosplaying as Scout from Team Fortress 2. Next up we have Tyler Mugway and Shelby Jane as Sukuna and Gogo Satoru from Jujutsu Kaisen. Please don't run! Next up we have Michael Myers from Halloween. It's not threatening at all. Next up, we have Lauren cosplaying as Eddie from My Hero Academia. Alrighty. Next up, we have Tank cosplaying as Darth Vader from Star Wars. Amazing. Next up, we have Darth Scourge from Star Wars, cosplayed by Liam. And lucky last but certainly not least, we have Harry Potter. Alrighty, so that is all of our cosplayers for today for the parade, but remember that we are going to be doing this again tomorrow at 4 PM So if you're interested and you're here tomorrow cosplaying, make sure you get to the information stand and sign up. Thank you very much. And one more round of applause for all of our wonderful cosplayers.